Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Gordon. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Aaron Gordon is progressing as a shooter. He said, what I've done is...
Tremendous athleticism. Thanks, DA.
And you look out there at the Magic, one of the taller teams in our league.
And, you know, that's a philosophical bent for the front office. They want long, athletic players, draft guys with great length, and then develop their strength and skill level. And I actually kind of like that approach. Have a philosophy, stick to it, and be true to it.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. B out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. No good from Ross. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And Greg, the first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Here's B, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, here we are mid-season, and certain teams seem to really change gear, ratchet up the intensity.
Yeah, I agree with you, and some of that is familiarity, understanding who you are and what it takes for you to win, and being healthy is a big part of that. I think teams all over the league go through stretches where they're in a nice groove and rhythm, and there are a lot of variables that play into that.
Things settle down, don't they? Rotations, routines, like you said, all those things important.
Yeah, exactly. Well said. Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Fires from deep. That one, no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Isaac passes to Fultz. Traps in the tray.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac, Kevin. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's LaVine, coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. B, defended by Gordon, knocks it down in the bucket from B. B's got 6 points.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And no good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. From about 19 feet, a putback. Great positioning on the putback. Isaac's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. Well, you look at B. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
And here are the Bulls now. The Magic getting the bucket to the inside. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Isaac. Shoots the 3. Carter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 7. No good from B.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Ross, and it's sent back by Carter. B, guarded by Fultz, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. While we have the chance, we'd like to review the list of the past month's best fast break teams in the NBA. The Bulls in second.
They've been playing an exciting brand of basketball during that time. I mean, taking every chance to get out in the open floor.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Goes back up. Chicago grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So the wing on the left, back to Fultz. Outside Gordon. Pass to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Clock at 4. Here's Fultz. Carter knocks it loose. B. He's guarded by Ross. LaVine wide open. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, I like seeing LaVine, guys, waste no time firing away. I think his decision-making and shot selection and passing getting better.
Now here's Fultz. He had 13 points in the win against Portland. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the 6'7" swingman, Terrence Ross, the number 8 pick out of Washington.
Well, you know, the shooting and leaping ability of Ross, phenomenal. I mean, I think the defensive end is where he can solidify his game and really improve. He's got all the tools, though, to be an excellent two-way player.
It's good.
Yeah, with all of that trampoline-like bounce, LaVine can really do damage around the rim.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Magic. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, Chicago, 2 spots down.
And seeing where the Magic are, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And so here is Chicago. Magic knocking down the tray. No good from B. Pass to Isaac. Gordon with no one around. And again, it's Orlando with a 3.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Clark, you look at the defensive metrics for Nikola Vucevic lately, very good. And yet, and Chicago has possession. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's B. Markkanen trying to break loose. And that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from B.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son Philip was born in December. And then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball." I think he will. Kevin?
Well, DA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game. And really, An outstanding passer for a big guy.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Vucevic. Bulls have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Antonio Blakeney's checked in for Murray. Do you think on average rookies are having a greater impact on their teams now than in decades past?
I really don't think so, Kevin. You can go back and look at the numbers historically. Every draft class usually has 6 to 10 rookies that have a significant impact on their respective teams. And of those 10, perhaps 10 or 12, maybe only a few are going to be on playoff teams just because of the nature of the draft. I don't really think that's changed tremendously over the decades.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way. They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Now here's Fultz. 9 points in the game so far, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul. Bulls on D. Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
You got to clog up the clear lanes to the basket. You can't give him room to operate. When you do, Fultz scorches you with his speed.
Fultz brings the double team. B, guarded by Fultz. Back to Porter. Baseline J on the way, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
He gets it in there. 7 points for Terrence Ross.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Fournier over to help. Inside. Here's Blakeney. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Bamba is checked in for Orlando. And the number 1 pick in 2017, Markelle Fultz out of Washington, 6'4". Clark, you think he's more of a point guard or a 2?
Well, you know, at Washington, Kevin, I thought he showed the ability to score and assist at a high level. Coming out of college, I thought he had a chance to be really dynamic in both areas. Time will tell if that's the case, but I think playing the point could take some of the pressure off of his shot as he regains confidence in that part of his game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And that one, good.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Now here's Fournier. Defense right on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A little bit of a down season for Evan Fournier in 2018-19.
Yeah, it was, Kevin. I mean, he got the same minutes, but his percentages were down. He's out there for his offense, so he's got to be more efficient going forward.
Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
B, the pass to Markkanen. Lays it up and banks it in. Markkanen's got his first bucket in this one.
You've got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Porter against Fournier. Five to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Fournier's got 6 here in this quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Count it. Fournier's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Blakeney kicks to Markkanen. Here's B. And the Bulls, another 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. Magic leading by 6. Fournier gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
No good from B. Orlando's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Ross. That one's not going to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Shot from the wing. A shot off that time.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
No good from B. Well, Orlando shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Bamba. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Augustine looking around. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with the 9th. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the... And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. B has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's B in at the 1 spot.
The defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Here's Fultz. After the made shot from B, tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Well, you look at B. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Oh, good with the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Ross with a wide open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bean passes to B. Here's Markkanen, and they convert at last on attempt number 3.
Have to give Markkanen credit there. Great job absorbing the hit on the shot.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 8th assist in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. They host the 76ers after this game, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Porter. Outside, Levine. It's good from long range. Levine's got 7 points.
And you talk about the best defensive head coaches in the league. Steve Clifford has to be on that short list.
I would agree with you, partner. I mean, his teams play hard, they play smart, they play with discipline, and that usually is a reflection of the coach, and a good one. Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Out left of the wing, fires the 3. No good from B.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And the shot is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Among the bigs, which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well, but a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. He brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy when he gets coming downhill at you.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Here's Fultz. The teardrop falls in. Fultz has got the lead up to 11 now for Orlando.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Clark, last season we saw more of the global game series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, one in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organizations. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt, about a week to 10 days where you're in another country, but it's great for the game, and it's great for the fans in those countries.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen, and Dunn over to help. Fultz the pass to Aminu. It's Fournier on the wing. He's got 9. Rebound by Murray.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Magic leading by 8. Now Fultz, 17 points in the game. And here's Aminu. Shot clock at 5. Fultz with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Fultz, no good. Bulls trail by 8. Here's B. And the layup is good. B's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Now here's Fournier. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Passes it to Gordon. Tries from 10. Second chance shot. They get it back. Fultz. And finally they hit one. Fultz has got 19 points.
Boy, Fultz so good at getting to his spots and then capitalizing, Kevin. I like watching this guy score the ball.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell him simply,
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Fultz. Drops it in from 14 feet away. He's got 21.
Yeah, and you know, it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Fultz. That shot off the mark. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against the Hawks, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Isaac misses. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession. And the Bulls making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. The Magic leading by 13. Here's Fultz from 15 feet away. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. B, the pass to Levine. A three-pointer off the mark. Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Here's Fultz. Another miss by Orlando. Bulls trail by 13. Here's B. Ross grabs the board. There's the pass to Fultz. Levine against Ross. And Levine with the slam.
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Fultz the pass to Ross. Now here's Vucevic. Back to Ross. And it's sent back by Carter. B, the pass to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's B. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Orlando leading by 11. Here's Isaac. Here's Gordon. And it's good for 2.
Well, you know what I like to say? Persistence pays. And with Gordon, he's the kind of guy who just does not rest on the glass.
No good from B.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. And there's Fultz on the assist by Vucevic. 23 points for Markelle Fultz.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
No good from B.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Offensive rebound. Porter with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. No good from B.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Back to Fultz. The baseline J. It's hauled in by the Bulls. B's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot two. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
Gordon, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Markkanen inside the line. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Magic leading by 12. Fultz with the ball. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Here's B. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Bamba passes to Isaac. Launches a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Levine, and it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Kicks to Fultz. Pass to Ross. In the corner, Bamba with it. Misses the three. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. A 12-point game.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
And for a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
That one is no good. Orlando leading by 13. Rob. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
B, guarded by Fultz.
And Fultz is serious about his defense now, always doing his best to get right into the grill of whoever he's guarding.
Here's B. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Another miss by Orlando.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
The Magic shooting reasonably well, 45%. For the three, Porter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 13. On deep. It's hauled in by Gordon.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a three. Chicago grabs the miss. A minute 20 left to play in the final quarter. The 15-footer, chalk up two there. 49 points for B. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're up by 11. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Markelle Fultz.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And Orlando making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Magic leading by 8. Passes it to Ross. Now here's Gordon. Shoots over Markkanen. Another miss by Orlando.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Isaac passes to Aminu. The slam dunk by Aminu.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it. I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Now Gordon. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Che?
Yo.
We need you in the press room in 10.
Okay, got it.
Tough loss tonight, Che. How do you regroup after one like this?
Losing's never easy, but we got a good group of guys in there, so we'll do what we always do. Keep it professional and figure it out. Move on.
I'd like to get to know the off-court Che a little bit.
Word.
So, what do you like to do when you're not playing basketball? Do you have any hobbies?
Let's see. I like dogs. I mean, I love dogs. I got a German Shepherd and a Rottweiler. I'm actually hoping to adopt a Burmese Mountain Dog in the off-season.
Those are some pretty big dogs. You got room for all of them?
Hey, you know how we do, Ted. I got a whole wing for each dog, so that's not a problem at all. The more the merrier. I'll just get another wing.